I'm currently in the middle of dicing up onions, for supper, to go in supper. So what we are making involves a crock pot, chicken broth, and it's called crock pot potato soup. So what it has is 2 pounds of potatoes peeled and diced into 1/2-inch pieces, a medium yellow onion diced, 4 cloves garlic minced, 4 cups broth, 4 tablespoons of butter, 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, 2 cups milk. You can use any milk that you prefer. And for a thicker soup, you can use whole milk or even half and half. Teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, a cup of cheddar cheese shredded, and a 1/2 cup of sour cream. Now, the first step is in the crock pot, combine the onions, potatoes, garlic, and broth. Cook on high for 3 to 4 hours or low for about 6. Now, once I get everything diced up, I'll show you the rest from there, okay? Now, when you're cutting something, you don't want to have your finger straight out because you'll have a chance of cutting yourself. You always curl your fingers and guide the knife across the back of your fingers. This way, you have no chance of cutting yourself. And there is a device that you attach to your fingers, and it goes directly on the back. And with that, you won't be able to stab, but I don't remember where I put that. Now, let me continue to cut these onions, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that we have the onions cut up, they're going to be going into the crock pot, and we're going to be doing up 2 pounds worth of potatoes. And once the potatoes are cut up and weighed, I'm going to then dump them in here. So let me go get the potatoes. Okay, what I am going to be doing now is washing the potatoes. Now, you can have some that are already washed and ready to go. There are some that are, most of the dirt is off. There are some that have 0 amount of the dirt off. So you're going to simply take the potato And if you have a scrub brush, scrub it underwater and get the rest of the dirt off. Now that they are clean, we're then going to be taking a peeler and peeling the skin off. The reason why we got the dirt off is so that when we peel them, the dirt on the outside of the skin does not actually go on to the potato. Now, you have some that will tell you, cook the potato while the skin's still on to get the nutrients from the skin to be absorbed. We ain't gonna do that. So, you're just simply gonna peel the potato. And once the potato's peeled, we're gonna take care of it from there. Now let me continue to peel these and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, now that our potatoes are peeled, let me show you what I mean by dicing them. Some people will tell you, bite size. Like this should be fine. So we're gonna take our diced potatoes, and as we're dicing them, weigh them. Okay? Because we only need 2 pounds. Now, sometimes when you are peeling them, you'll come across a bruised spot. I just simply cut that part off and get rid of it. Now, this recipe actually can get halved. And in order for you to half the potatoes, you would use 5 potatoes. So let me go get 5 more potatoes to get the other pound. And with that, we are actually at 2 pounds. Now this is the second pound that we have. Okay? So both pounds are going to go in the slow cooker. Now that we have that in there, it says onion, potatoes, garlic, and broth. Well, I'm not going to be adding the garlic. Because not everyone in my house actually likes garlic. Me, myself, if I was cooking it for myself, I would be adding the garlic. So, I already have the, well, it's a little under 4 cups. Actually, no, it is 4 cups. I already have the 4 cups measured for the broth. So that goes in. And this is going to go on low for 6 hours. Now, let me just stir this a little. Get this combined. Now, the broth, you can use any kind of broth. I just simply used chicken broth. Gonna pop the lid back on. it's going to be going for, now let me get to, on a low or high for 3 to 4 hours, or low for about 6 hours. Now, step 2 is about 20 minutes before you're ready to serve the soup, make your flour mixture. Melt the butter in a medium saucepan. Once melted, whisk the flour and cook for an additional minute, stirring frequently. Now, that I won't show until closer to the time. Step 2 through 5, I won't show until closer to the time, but I will show you like stirring it and checking it throughout this entire process. Now, one of the things that you want to do as you're cooking, or once it's in the process of cooking, or once you're done, is to clean up. As my mom would always say, make it look like nothing ever happened. So that's actually why I have a container that the potato peels, the onion peels are going in, so I can empty it out into the trash. And the container that I used to measure the broth, to weigh the potatoes, that's going to get washed, as well as the potato peeler and the knife, as well as the cutting board. Okay guys, it's been a little bit, so let's go check on what we have in the crock pot right now. And you will notice that the lid is starting to get steamed up a little, which is a good thing. So right now, the potatoes are not anywhere near being soft, but that's why it's going to be in the crock pot for 6 hours. Because by the time that it's completely done, the potatoes will be soft enough, and your crock pot will get extremely warm. So let's let it sit for a little while, and we'll check in on it in a little while. Okay, so we're about 20 minutes before ready to serve, and we're going to be making the flour mixture. Currently I have the 4 tablespoons of butter in the saucepan, and as soon as that gets melted, I'm going to be adding the flour and milk. Now with this, the milk, you want to add a little bit at a time so you don't scald the milk.